most memorable performance for him was probably a secret gig that they actually played. They played down at the Underworld in Camden, which is a very small venue. I'm sure that bands who've played there will say, oh, come on, it's not that small, but it is. In terms of a big band like him who can sell out the Astoria, they were playing the Underworld. It was a very small venue and it was very hot. And Vila was a little bit late on stage, and he does have a reputation for liking his Jack Daniels, and he turned up on stage and, how can I phrase this? He was a little bit worse for wear.
It was like party all the way, like, whoa, drinking, and riding the bus and, getting wasted.
When he's having his bottle and his cigar, and when he's singing, I think that is enough. He just could stand here for like 2 hours and people would be like...
And he literally spent the entire set just clinging onto the microphone stand and just wobbling and swaying.
But it changed during all those years because, of course, you learn that you have to keep your balance on tour. You just can't push it to the extreme. Otherwise, when you're like several months on tour, you're gonna lose your fucking energy and your mind and everything, So the guys learned, they developed. And nowadays it's more easygoing.
They're not the kind of band that are going to have a big song and dance routine. They're not the kind of band who've got fireworks and explosions and God knows what else and female dancers on stage. They're not that kind of a band. I think they're too serious for that. They just want to produce just good quality rock or love metal, as Vila so often describes it.
The semi-final club is part of Helsinki's famous Tavastia Club. It was here that Him staged one of their most memorable gigs ever, performing to an intimate crowd of 150. It was considered to be the show of the year in Helsinki, and many desperate fans were left queuing to get in.
It was Vila's idea. And he just called me and said, how about doing this kind of thing that we play 7 nights in a row at semi-final? I said, yeah, well, it's a crazy idea, but of course we can do it. And they were great gigs, of course they were. I mean, it's a small place, you have the audience have the band right in their face, and it was really nice.
When you see the band up on stage performing, Vila is quite obviously, he's the front man, he's the one right down the front, everybody's looking at him. And the other guys, they do kind of take a bit of a back seat. And the one that really makes me laugh is Mig. He just doesn't look like he's part of the band when he's on stage. He's kind of his head down and he's strumming away and he's like lost. He's in a million miles away, he's somewhere else. And I think it really is the fact that Vila's got such a strong stage presence that it just sort of gives you a focal point.
And that's funny because, I mean, the relationship between the band and their fans is a very warm relationship they have with them. It's like a family gathering that you have.
It wasn't until July 2001 that the band released their third album, Deep Shadows and Brilliant Highlights. In true Him style, the album once again topped the Finnish and Austrian album charts, reaching number 2 in Germany and Switzerland.
Like sounding really American, everybody felt, and a lot of people in the press, in Germany especially, didn't like it too much. They said like, oh, what is this now? This is not Him. This is like really brushed up American shit, American rock. And I didn't think so. I didn't think so at all because Deep Shadows has brilliant songs on it.
Him have now been together for well over 10 years. So what are they like as people?
We're like old schoolmates. We're 5 of us. We've known each other like the past 10 years. So yeah, sure, we fight like cats and dogs.
Gaz is the guy who never gets angry. He is the bright guy of the band, you know, he is the sunshine. He's always making jokes and fun, and he's always in a good mood. You can do whatever you want. All the time you ask him something, he's always like, yes. Well, Mijay is the deep thinking guy. You know, he's a very serious guy, and he's a very bright guy. And Burton, I mean, he's the newest member of the band, but he is very easygoing. He's always very calm and very relaxed. So you really don't have any trouble with him either. Lindsay is the shy and calm guy. He never speaks. He's always silent. And if you ask him something, the answer is short, like on the point. But when he gets drunk, when he gets a bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand, then it starts. Then he's going to about anything. Ville, of course, is the most stressed one on tour. Everybody wants his autograph, everybody wants interview here, there, Ville here, there, you know. So, of course, he needs most peace as he can get on the tour bus. It's not like any other band I work with, like English bands or American bands. They are totally different from Finnish bands. Finnish bands are really down to earth, and they are really know what they are doing.
Over the years, HIM have continued to attract fans across Europe. But what is it that attracts girls to this love metal band?
I think there's one thing that got people interested. In fact, I'd say there were two things that got people interested. The first is Ville. He's a very attractive man.
Yeah.
He has that sort of slightly soft, pretty boy, but at the same time kind of dangerous because he's always smoking and he loves his Jack Daniels. So the girls love that kind of thing.
When Ville sings, he's very, hot. It's very, his voice is.
Yeah, I like it.
Sexy,
it's so it's so down. Yeah.
And I think when you've got anybody who's slim, attractive-looking guy, who takes his shirt off a lot, then the girls are bound to be interested.
They're just so wonderful guys, and the music is not my style, but still I love it. And they're from Finland, and Ville Valo is gorgeous.
The second thing that really, as far as I'm concerned, had a major impact on HIM's success